First pitch coming at you right after the break. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins.
You're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Righty delivers. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Vasquez able to pull it down. 2 away now.
That is the third baseman.
Digging in for Oakland, Mickey Nakajima. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. He's kind of an outlier.
He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
To the right side, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. That ends the frame. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And they're down 2-0.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the act.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Mickey Nakajima. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But bounced up the middle. Over to Correa. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the A's 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a fly ball to right center. Nakajima moving to his left. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 1 away. Man at first, Mickey Nakajima. Up next for the A's.
Now these guys definitely looking.
Swing and a pop-up. Polanco settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Randy Watson.
So the Minnesota Twins off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. one Twins way in Minneapolis. Welcome inside Target Field. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. Just about ready to go. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Jerad Eickhoff. What do we need to know here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only
righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Mickey Nakajima. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact, one of the best.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Whips it to Kirilloff. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the A's, Mickey Nakajima.
Mickey Nakajima.
Out towards right center field. Calhoun settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Center field. Bay makes his way towards it. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high. And that keeps the inning going. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Digging in for Oakland, Mickey Nakajima.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Out to center. Calhoun in position. That is the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, and we are still scoreless.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll do it. The A's claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. All set to bring you Game 3 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. just about set to go now. And on the hill for the Twins, it's Sonny Gray. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0. He's in there.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI and give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's a big power threat. Mickey Nakajima singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Oh, look out here. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fly ball down the line. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there are two down. And a 1-2. Out there to center. Nakajima on the move. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Now here is Mickey Nakajima. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
This is important. If he
liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mickey Nakajima. He's got the power, but great contact. In the air, right side of the infield. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Randy.
Mickey Nakajima up next for the A's.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Kicks and deals. And that one in the air, center field. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ryan.
So the Oakland A's take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously have been